Here we are with the Black Lips. Black Lips aquí conmigo en la carpa negra de Ray-Ban para BBS. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
You arrived a day early to the festival.
You know
Was
why?
this strategic?
Because we can.
We wanted to see bands, but I missed most of the bands I wanted to see and just kind of hang out. Go swimming mostly. Have a day off.
We saw the Vivian girls. They were really good.
What about the last time you played here? Do you remember? Do you have any memories, or is it just a blur?
Well, we had the same problems last time as we do tonight. Like, they wouldn't let us in. And tonight they wouldn't let us in. And last time I had a friend drive all the way from Valencia, and they wouldn't let him in the backstage with me. So we tried to climb the fence, and he fell off and he broke his hand, and he had to cancel his tour of Australia the next day and get surgery, and I felt really bad about it.
Well, we're talking about thousands of dollars lost if you don't get to play Australia. I mean, how many
$4,000 snorted. Last year was amazing. A lot of drugs. I'm just being honest.
That's why I was asking if it was a blur or were there any memoirs.
It was a blur.
And you guys are kind of getting used to being kicked out of places. Now you're not even being let in. It's getting depressive.
Well, no, I'm allowed back in Canada now.
This is what we call a reverse trend. Don't worry, trends always come back.
I'm allowed in Canada and almost everywhere else now.
What about India? Are you allowed back in the land of...
It's not safe. We can go there, but it's not recommended.
I think we have a black spot on our visa.
Is it like... Exactly. Do they have like your photos, and if you try and walk in, your photo will come up like FBI style?
I don't think so. It's pretty... I mean, the border customs check there isn't too stringent. It's pretty much just you go through.
But is it...
There's certain people that may not like us there. So...
Well, they were offended.
Offended from what? Us, Cole and I making out? That's not offensive.
It's called love.
It's called love.
If you would have done it Kama Sutra style, they probably would have thought if it was okay because they invented it, but you just did it Atlanta style, so...
American style. Like this.
Oh, no, he's not in the mood.
I'm not horny right now.
He's got a
Yeah.
headache. Tell me about things about India. Did you have bad diarrhea from
Yes.
drinking the water?
No, we got special pills we took after most meals. Like if they were really if we were out in the countryside, eat really like spicy, crazy stuff. And sometimes if you got sick, you just took this pill and it was okay.
Were you manly tackling the spicy food, or did you just go for the mild flavored chicken sauce?
Hot.
We like really spicy food.
Like vindaloo and shit like that.
Yeah, that was one of them.
Yeah.
What would you recommend to people who've never visited India, who are planning on playing there? What would be your...
Don't do it.
Don't go.
What
No.
about...
No,
well,
don't do it.
Well, you've been there, and you also tour Mexico quite a lot.
Israel,
Ha-
Palestine.
Do you ever worry about swine flu and things like that, which are so common nowadays?
No, I got really offended at the airport the other day. I saw a lady with a face mask on, and if they're gonna, two people died in the States about that. Like, if they're gonna put that on the front of newspapers every day, why doesn't AIDS and cancer and getting hit by cars get on the front page of the newspaper every day? Because much more people die that way. I'm not afraid of swine flu at all. We haven't been none of us have been sick in years. We're like cockroaches. We got exposed to so many germs that we're pretty much impervious to all virus and bacteria.
We have a thing that we think if we slow down, we'll get sick. But we don't get sick. In L.A., I was like, are you Mexican? And she said yes. And I said, make out with me. Because, that's where swine flu came from. And I made out with her, and I'm fine.
So you're indestructible and ready to be indestructible.
We're getting it all this year. Swine flu, AIDS, you name it.
Cancer.
Herpes, AIDS, Ebola.
I actually just got tested. I'm totally clean. I feel good about that.
So ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for the indestructible Black Lips.
Thank you.
Sorry we were boring talkers.